sorry for the late start. Right now, we are in the middle of our varsity wrestling, sorry. Varsity wrestling between the Calvert Hall Cardinals and the Loyola Blakefield Dons. Overall, the Dons are in the lead 12-0. On the mat now, we have Isaiah Stevens holding a 4-2 lead.
Right now, he's in the middle of trying to get a single leg. Ref just called a stalemate, so they'll reset in the middle.
The Dons have already had 2 other victories tonight, one by pinfall and one by forfeit. And those were at 106 and 113.
And so this match is at 120, so we'll see how this goes. And a good shot by Isaiah.
Good shot by Isaiah, but he was not able to keep his feet. Now Isaiah's working to keep that leg. Always working to work back on top.
And he's got 2, maybe more.
Isaiah's working on the half. Oh, he lost it. If Isaiah wants to drive through on that, he needs to free his legs.
And get perpendicular.
He needs to stop being straight up and down and get to the side.
Say what he's doing, not what he needs to do.
We're taking it back to the middle, right on bottom.
And that'll just about end the period with only another win by minor for the Dons. So a big win at that.
Isaiah wins that match 6-2 overall. Dons in the lead overall 15-0 against the Hall.
Next match is Ryan Thomas for the Loyola Dons. And this is the 126 weight class.
And knowing what Ryan can do, this should be a good match. Very quick with the tie.
Both wrestlers are being very aggressive right now. It's always good to see. And that's 2 for Ryan Thomas. And he's got a great cradle. Looks like he could get the pin here.
He's working to keep that cradle in.
And Ryan Thomas has a pin for the Loyola Dons.
And that's another 6 points. End of the 4th match, Loyola up 21-0.
Next up for the Dons, we have Ryan Eby wrestling at 132. This is Ryan's debut match as he is a freshman. So it'll be good to see what he's able to do out here.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to this match. See what Eby can do. Eby being a little hesitant, but nice sprawl.
Nice sprawl by Eby.
He's working, he's got control of the head.
If he gets his leg free, he'll have 2 points here. And there's his 2.
Nice work circling around to get that takedown. Fighting to break him down.
So right now the match is 2-0 for the Dons. Just to go over a quick recap of how scoring works in wrestling, there's 2 points. I'll take a pause here. That was a technical violation for locked hands while on top. So the Cardinals will get 1 point there.
Brings the score to this match 2-1. So right now, EB's working top, trying to break his man down.
So like I was talking a little bit about earlier for how scoring works in wrestling, a takedown, which is when you end up on top of your opponent, is 2 points. And when you escape from that, you get 1 point. And if you go from bottom directly to top, you receive 2 points. And it looks like, no.
Ooh, a little bit of a spill there.
And they'll reset after going out of bounds.
Reset, red will remain on bottom.
There's 9 seconds remaining in the first period of this match.
Score is still 2-1. EB working inside thigh with his right hand.
And that'll be the end of the period. It's Calvert Hall's choice. And red defers and Ryan Eby takes down.
All right, so green will start this period on bottom, red on top. Score 2-1, beginning of the second period.
Ryan Eby is moving well to get his escape, and he's got it.
Really good match so far. With that escape, EB brings the score up to 3-1.
And a great sprawl by Ryan Eby once again.
Working to get control of that leg.
And right now he's going to try the cross face so we can get around, though the Cardinals seem to have a tight grip on that leg. And he's got 2.
Yeah.
Bring this match score up to 5-1 for the Dons.
He did really well keeping that hip pressure so his opponent didn't get any shots off on him. EB doing a nice job breaking down his opponent.
He's trying to put in a power half right now.
Oh, he's switching through into a cradle.
Switching to a cradle maybe.
Not able to get the cradle. Now he's trying to break his opponent back down.
And red had a stalling warning there. That's when you saw the ref put his fist in the air. If red will get another one of those, the Dons will receive 1 point for this particular match.
Good work by both guys. A nice mat return by EB. EB's working to get control.
9 seconds left in this period.
He has a power half in, trying to run that through. That is the end of the second period. Score, EB up 5-1.
And red will get his choice for this period. And he has chose bottom. So he'll have to fend off. Ryan Eby's moves on top and get out to try to bring this match back within winning range. And it looks as though he's trying to work for hand control. As Ryan Eby is keeping a lot of pressure on him.
Eby's trying to go for the ankle to break him down. Does it nicely.
And it looks like the power half might be there for the Ryan Eby.
Lets it go. Looks like he's going to work for another mat return here.
The Cardinals are hanging tough right here. And
Red's working to break the grip. Red's working for that hand control.
Eby still has control here.
Eby still has control, but Red's got a wrap around his leg.
And the ref calls a stalemate, so we'll be back to Red in starting position on bottom. There is 49 seconds left in this match. The Dons are still up 5-1 in this match, so we'll see what happens. Good breakdown by Eby.
He's working to get that power half in.
If he can get out to the side, he might score some points here.
He's trying to run that power half through. Red's trying his hardest to not go. Nice job by Eby breaking down his opponent again. Red's trying to seal off.
There's about 5 seconds left in the match.
That is the end of that match. Eby wins with a score of 5-1.
And
looks like Red might have a nosebleed here.
Good match from Ryan Eby. As you see on your screen, the score is now the Dons 24, Calvert Hall nothing. The next match we have is
another debut, freshman Josh Abar.
And it looks like there's blood on the mat, so we'll take a minute to clean that up right now. So we just went up 6 points. Well, the Dons went up 6 points for a forfeit against Josh Abar. Josh Abar this would have been his first official match for Loyola. He was ranked first in the state last year in junior leagues. Now we have the 145 weight class with senior Alec Fuhrer, excuse me. And this should be a good match as well.
All right, so Red is taking a shot. Fuhrer is doing a nice job sprawling, keeping hip pressure.
Looks like he's got a
He's got a hold on Red's left ankle.
An ankle.
He's working to break Red's grip,
looks
circle
like he's
around.
trying to get behind. The Red has a very strong grip on that leg.
As does Fuhrer on Red.
Looks like Fuhrer's going for a cradle here, and he'll get it. Though he won't hold it for too long. So
that's out of
Fuhrer
bounds.
will get 2 points for a takedown as well as 2 back points.
I'll bring Fuhrer up 4-0. Red will be on bottom. There are 40 seconds left in this first period.
And Fuhrer will put legs in as he tends to do so well. And most likely he'll ride out the period on top.
Looks like he's trying to get prepared to work a power half in.
This truly is Alec Fuhrer's signature move. It's what he likes to work best and what he works most frequently. And he should get backs here.
Nice job by Red to not give up any back points with that.
And so this will be the end of the first period.
It's Red's choice. Red is going to take bottom. Alec Fuhrer will be on top for the beginning of this second period.
Oh, and the Cardinals wrestler just hit a Granby roll to get a reversal on Alec Fuhrer. And now he'll be working from on top.
Yeah. And with that reversal, that brings the score up to 4-2 for this match.
It'll be interesting to see what both wrestlers work from here. And it looks as though Fuhrer's going to turn him at least. And
nice
we
reversal.
got a reversal from Alec Fuhrer. Bring the match score up to 6-2 with Fuhrer in the lead.
He's working that right leg in. Looks like he's trying to get the left in as well. And he's got it. He's going to go ahead, try to work on the power half again. He's working hard for that power half. We're halfway done this second period.
And the ref calls a stalemate here. So we'll reset in the middle of the mat.
Red is still on bottom. Fuhrer doing a good job breaking down his opponent.
And he'll throw in legs once again and work his power half.
He's yet again worked in his legs.
And he'll get back points here. Oh, the ref is waving off his call of back points. I guess he wasn't quite perpendicular, or I guess his shoulder blades weren't quite towards the mat yet.
After all that, Fuhrer's still got his legs in. He's going to continue to work in.
And the ref will call stalemate once again with 4 seconds remaining in this period. The score is still 6-2.
Red trying to stand up, will not get it.
And that is the end of the second period.
Nice quick reaction by Fuhrer to grab the ankle to keep his opponent from standing up.
And he'll choose down for the third and possibly final period of the match. Fuhrer will work his sit out.
Red's working to get his legs locked.
And he'll get a reversal there as the Cardinals wrestler failed to put in legs correctly. And it looks like Alec Fuhrer may have a Turk, and that'll be challenging to get out of.
Red's doing a nice job going for Alec's leg.
And but Alec Fuhrer will get back points here.
He's working in. He's got that left leg locked.
He is a little high, so there is. Oh, he turns him the other way, and he'll get at least 3 back points here. Possibly a pin if he can hold him.
He will get 3 back points here, bringing the score up to 11-2.
So at this point, Alec Fuhrer is winning by a major, which is winning by 8 points or more. So if it stays the way it currently is, the Dons will get 4 points for winning this match instead of 3, as is determined by the major rule.
And I believe a tech fall would give you 5 points, correct?
Yes, that is correct. That'll be if Fuhrer can get to, 17 points in this match.
Fuhrer's got that half Nelson in, locked in nice and tight.
And he's looking for a pin here.
Red is working his hardest to keep that right shoulder off the mat.
And
Fuhrer will get the pin. That will be another 6 points for the Dons. 4 seconds left in this third period. The grand total is now up to Dons 36, Cardinals 0. In between matches, let us have a quick chance to introduce ourselves. I am Junior Peyton Mills.
And I am Junior Evan Rothman. Next up we have probably the Dons' most well-known wrestler at the 152 weight class, Dominic Reyes.
Nice and aggressive, nice and quick.
And one of my personal favorite wrestlers to watch, as he's very agile and knows
nice work
what
to get
do.
that single leg. Now he's gotten the takedown.
And he'll get 2 there and let his opponent up.
That's 1 for Red, 2 for Dominic.
And he'll take another shot here.
Nice sprawl by Red. He's working his way back up. He's staying on top. Nice move there.
And Dominic will get another 2 points while he looks for a cradle.
Score is 4-1 right now. Nice little mat return to keep his opponent from standing up.
I believe that's a standing tilt if I'm not wrong, on the mat return. One of the moves he's been working on for a little while now. Seems to have worked well for him.
And we are halfway through this first period. Score is 4-2.
And a nice sweep single by Reyes, and he'll keep him in bounds for 2 more. And the ref calls potentially dangerous here. So we'll reset in the middle of the match with Reyes choosing to go neutral, giving his opponent 1 point. The match score is now 6-3 with Dominic Reyes in the lead.
And we've got about 40 seconds left in this first period. Dominic working hard. He's working on that wrist control on Red's right arm. Nice throw by.
And he'll use a mat return to get 2 points here.
Bringing the score up to 8-3. He's working to keep his opponent down.
Just threw a leg in. Well, working to throw a leg in as this period.
This period's winding down.
Soon.
And that is the end of the first period. Dominic Reyes up 8-3. Green's choice. Green will defer. Red will take bottom for this second period.
So Dominic Reyes will start on top. And we'll see what he does here, as he hasn't worked too much top this first period, as he's tried to let his opponent up so he can work neutral.
Working here to try to break him down.
With a nice bulldog in on one side and working his opponent's neck with his other. And he's working his legs in now. And he'll
get both in.
He'll have both in, similar to the ride that Alec Fuhrer used last match. And he'll also be looking for a power half here, most likely.
Red's working to not let him get that left arm, but it will be taken.
And rather than going for a power half here, he decided to throw an arm bar in, and he'll run it here.
Has arm bar on Red's left arm, has wrist control on Red's right. He's working to drive it through.
And he'll get back points here, possibly a pin.
He's bringing his hips nice and low to try to get Red's shoulders to the mat. Red's able to break that right arm free and roll through.
Dominic Reyes will get 3 there for that move,
nice mat return,
bringing the score to 11-3.
Dominic with a nice mat return, bringing them both out of bounds. Red will remain on bottom. 32 seconds left in this second period. He's working on that inner thigh to break his opponent down. He lets his opponent up. That's 1 for Red, bringing the score up to 11-4. Dominic Reyes in the lead. Red's working for shots, can't seem to quite get them to land.
And he almost gets a shot, and Dominic Reyes almost throws him.
That's the end of the second
third period. It'll be Green's choice, and he'll take down.
Beginning of the third period, Dominic Reyes still up 11-4. Nice job.
And he'll get 1 for the escape, bringing the score to 12-4, which is a major.
He's being heavy on the head, trying to get that throw by, but not quite getting it.
And Reyes will take a shot here.
That's another takedown, bringing the score up to 14-4. Going for the throw by yet again.
And it looks like Dominic Reyes has an overhook on his opponent, which also means that Red has an underhook. And they'll reset in the middle of the mat.
Red had a nice job there maintaining wrist control on Dom's right arm. They're going to go neutral here. Red will gain a point. It's 14-5 now. Nice sprawl there by Dominic. They are both out of bounds. We are still neutral.
There's about a minute left in this match. And Dominic will get 2 here with a low double.
Score is now 16-5. 45 seconds left in this third period.
And he'll look to work his top position and try to get some extra points out of this.
Working to get hand control here.
Possibly looking for a tech fall. Though with limited time, that may not be the case.
He's doing a nice job working that left leg in. Dominic has that left leg in nice and tight.
as the period winds down here with 10 seconds remaining.
Dominic's working to keep his opponent down.
With a great crossface to end the match. And that will put the Dons up 40-0 in this match thus far. Next up at the 160 weight class is Kenny Epps. Kenny Epps is also a senior. However, this is his first year wrestling with the Dons as he suffered an injury, I believe his sophomore year, that prevented him from wrestling in previous seasons. At the Parkville's tournament this weekend, he wrestled relatively well. I
believe he got to the semis. I can't remember if he got to the finals in that tournament. But already so far, we've seen he's being very aggressive, being very, very aggressive so far.
And with a knee pull there, he'll get 2 with a great switch from a knee pull to a double.
He's been very quick and aggressive.
And the Cardinals will get an escape point after getting out from bottom.
Red will work a shot. Kenny will sprawl.
And it looks like they'll get into a fight here and see who will end up with points.
Looks like Kenny was trying to get a hold of Red's leg.
And he'll get behind for 2. It's impressive to see what Kenny's been able to do after being out of wrestling for a few years, as he's wrestled very well thus far.
He's working in, trying to keep his opponent down on the mat. Red is going to work a stand-up here.
He'll work a mat
nice
return
mat
here.
return.
Looks like he has a one-on-one, though Red just got his hand free.
Kenny has control on that left wrist.
He just ran it looks like he'll get a pin here. The great
nice
pin from Kenny Epps.
16 seconds left in the first period. That pin will give the Dons another 6 points, bringing the grand total up to Loyola Dons 46, Calvert Hall Cardinals 0.
And a commanding lead by the Dons at this point.
Next is the 170 weight bracket with sophomore Ian Takis. This will be his second year on varsity wrestling for the Dons.
Ian also wrestled on varsity for most of his freshman year. Very aggressive here, though we'll see if he's able to get points. Though it seems as though they'll be going out of bounds, and they'll reset in neutral.
Ian fighting for hand control here. Looks like they're both measuring each other up, trying to find any opening they can.
Both trying to be heavy on the head.
Red with 2 consecutive shots, not able to do much. Ian takes a shot, same.
And
Red
does a good job of stuffing his head.
Ian's trying to work off
And it looks
being
like
underneath.
They'll end up in neutral once again. It's a very even match thus far. It's still 0-0.
Already halfway done this first period here. Both working with ties.
Both with trying to work to be heavy on the head.
Both wrestlers are showing a lot of movement here, fighting for hand control, being heavy on the head, doing whatever they can to try to gain any sort of advantage.
Though with 15 seconds now left in the period, it doesn't look as though we will have a takedown. And the first points will be scored in the second period.
They're still both hand fighting, short time.
And that will end the first period of this match.
Score is still 0-0. Green
Ian
elects
will
to take bottom. Looks like Takis tried to roll his opponent through.
And it looks like he'll be fighting for hand control here, working his way out, and he'll get out.
He'll get out.
Putting him up 1-0 at the onset of the second period.
Doing really well to get both of Red's underhooks out of there and escape.
It'll be interesting to see if either wrestler is more aggressive here in the second period and will attempt shots as they did not execute them well during the first period.
And with a match this close, any sort of takedown could mean a lot for this match. They will step out of bounds.
And we'll reset.
Remaining neutral. They're both hand fighting, both fighting for hand control.
And it seems as though neither wrestler can find an opening that they...
Red takes a shot. Ian sprawls nicely. Circles around for a takedown.
And that'll put Ian up 3-0.
Takis working.
And Red will go to a sit out and end up back on his knees in referee's position.
Looks like Takis is fighting for hand control on that left arm.
And it looks like Takis
now
cross
wrist, and
he lost it. He had a great cross wrist at one point, though.
He's fighting to regain that cross wrist.
And
Takis needs a nice mat return here, and he gets it.
It almost seemed as though Red was going for a switch there, but didn't quite get it. And he'll once again try to break free here, but they'll end up out of bounds.
2 seconds.
And they'll...
Even though the buzzer sounded, there are 2 seconds left in this period. Red is on bottom. That is the end of the second period. Ian Takis.
Red's choice.
Ian Takis still up 3-0.
And Red will take top here, I guess looking for back points here, though I'm not sure why.
Takis fighting to get out of
that.
that.
Seems like Takis has had some success getting out, and he does once again here. Getting in on the shot, possible. And he'll get 2 more here, putting him up 6-0 in this match in the third period.
Nice job getting neutral and getting control of that leg, giving him the takedown.
He had a very quick shot off of his once he got to neutral.
And now Red will take bottom.
And a nice trip by Ian Takis to bring his opponent back down to the mat. And he'll work a crossface cradle here. Or maybe, and he unfortunately lost his crossface, but
looks like Takis is starting to work his legs in some more, trying to isolate that left leg.
And he'll do a great job of staying off of his knees here, keeping his weight on his opponent.
He's maintaining control of Red's right wrist here. So going to work to break him down.
And which he's able to do here. And he'll work for wrist control and
won't quite get it. And he's got 2-on-1. Red able to get his wrist free. He's going to work a stand up here.
Red will stand up here and possibly
And they will go out of bounds.
We have a stalling warning on green, which is Ian Takis. Another one of those will result in a point for red. Though with 30 seconds remaining in this match, it may not matter whether or not there's a stalling called.
Takis is working to try to break down his opponent. Red will work out a
And
sit-out. We'll try to bring him back.
And we're neutral now.
That's a point for red. Bringing the score up to 6-1, still favoring Ian Takis. Red's trying to work hard to try to get a shot in.
And with 10 seconds left in the match, it's just got interesting. But Ian Takis will get a great takedown there, though he almost got a throw. And that match will end with Ian Takis winning 8-1 for the Dons, bringing the match score up to 49-0.
Another nice, well-fought 3 points here for the Dons. Right now, wrestling for 182 is junior Jason Litvak.
Another marquee wrestler for the Dons.
This will be his 3rd year wrestling on varsity for the Dons.
He's moved up a few weight classes since freshman year, starting out at 145, now wrestling 182.
Another really aggressive guy. Another really aggressive wrestler for the Dons. You can see he's being heavy on the head. What he usually tends to search for is get an opening for that ankle pick.
And he almost gets it there.
Oh, he will get a nice
with a throw there. He'll get backs and possibly a pin here with a great throw. And now Red will work to fight off the
nice job
back.
Nice job planting that leg to trip his opponent there, giving him a nice opportunity to pin here. He will have points for a takedown.
And he certainly has enough time to get a pin with 1:10 remaining in the match.
Red's fighting to keep that shoulder off the mat. He will roll through, though.
Though not all the way through.
Not all the way through.
Yet.
Not all the way through.
And with about a minute remaining in the period, it seems as though a pin is going to come at some point.
Litvak working really hard to bring his hips as close to the mat as possible to keep his opponent down. About 40 seconds left in this first period. It looks like Litvak is in great shape for this.
Well, the only issue with that is that the red is slowly moving out of bounds, making it harder for him to get a pin here, as per high school rules, the shoulder blades have to be in bounds to get a pin.
Red was able to work to his stomach, but Litvak will gain back points for that. Another 3 points for him.
And they'll go out of bounds and reset in referee's position.
Red is on bottom, 19 seconds left in this first period.
And Jason Litvak will be up 5-0.
He's got a nice cross wrist in.
And he's got a 2-on-1 tilt here, and he'll get backs. And he'll get 3 points to end the period, bringing his score up to 8-0.
If Jason has another great period like that, brings up another 7 points, that will be a tech fall, giving the Dons 5 points.
Though with that throw, his first period, it may end up being a pin, which would result in 6 points for the Dons.
But if Red continues to fight and Jason gets back points, either way, this is still going to be interesting to see what Jason does.
He surely has a commanding lead either way.
Yeah. Jason working in that right leg. He's isolating that right leg of Red.
And he'll run a spladle here?
Yes.
Or I guess a banana split, as some call it, though it seems it was unsuccessful.
Spladle. Either way, it still worked.
Though it's not fun for the man on bottom, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And he'll come out of the leg and work.
He's working on
looks
that
like
arm
he's
bar.
an arm bar. and he'll see what he can do with that.
He needs to be careful where he has Red's arm too far back. He will get potentially dangerous here. And he does.
There's the potentially dangerous call. So they'll reset in referee's position with 1:05 remaining in the period. Jason Lidvack still up 8-0.
Working a nice right here, breaking down his opponent flat. Working in. Looks like he's trying to get a 2-on-1 on that left arm, and it looks like he has it. Red's fighting to try to get onto his knees to make some sort of base.
And he'll get another tilt here.
Doesn't quite get it.
No, he gets 2 here.
Yeah, Red able to roll through, though.
Jason Lidvack was one of 3 wrestlers for Loyola that earned a first place at the Nightmare Invitational at Parkville last weekend, I believe, as the Dons rolled to first place.
Yeah, this past Saturday.
Overall at the tournament. The other
Jason and a couple other Dons wrestled very well on Saturday and Friday.
Dominic Reyes and Deshaun Strand also earned the first place, and Ryan Thomas at 126 won second place.
That is the end of the second period. Score 10-0, and they will elect to go neutral for the beginning of this third period.
Jason will once again look for his ankle picks, and he'll get one, bringing the score up to 12-0. He needs 3 more points for a tech fall, and he may get it, as there is 1:45 remaining in this period. And he brings double legs in, as we've seen other Loyola wrestlers do tonight.
If he stays where he's at point-wise, it will be another 4 points for the Dons. The ref just called a stalemate.
So they'll reset back in referee's position at the center of the mat.
Red will be down this time. We are no longer neutral.
And he'll try to sit out, though unsuccessfully.
Jason able to stop that left leg. Now he's working.
And now he's working a bar tilt, and it looks like he'll get at least 2 here.
He should get another 2 back points here.
And he's switching to a regular tilt, and he may.
Red working very hard to stay on his stomach. Red working really hard to stay on his stomach here.
And get off his back. But it looks as though
there'll be some more back points here.
And if it ends, and if he gets 3 back points here, that will end the match if he does not get a pin. And that will end the match.
Will end it.
With 17-0 for Jason Lidvack in a tech fall victory.
Giving the Dons an extra 5 points. Bringing the grand total up to Dons 54, Cardinals still 0. Now is 195 with junior Will Mygetter. And he will take a forfeit.
That'll give the Dons another 6 points, bringing their grand total up to 60.
Next is 210 weight class. Looks like we have another sophomore.
Jake Wright.
Jake Wright, yes.
This is the 220 weight class. And that was changed not too long ago when they redid weight classes.
Yeah.
This is Jake's first. This is Jake's first year on varsity, though he's performed well thus far.
Yeah.
With a pin against Gilman.
He's very aggressive, and he is very, very quick for his size.
And it looks like.
Oh, almost able to get a reversal in there. He's working.
And he'll get pinned here, unfortunately.
And he will get pinned in this first period. To be the first points of the night for the Cardinals. And
the score is now Loyola 60, Calvert Hall 6.
All right, now it's time for heavyweight. We will have, at this weight class, sophomore Bennett Traurick.
And this is our final match of the night.
This should be another good match to watch. This will be interesting seeing what Bennett can do.
Bennett spent part of last year on varsity as former Loyola wrestler Alex Calvert got an injury and was replaced by Bennett. So he does have experience in this spot. And the ref will stop to that temporarily for what seems to be because the
Looks like
Calvert
he wants
Hall
them to just work more shots in, both of them, and not stop jabbing at the head.
which can be a very frustrating thing for wrestlers. And it looks they'll pause the match here as the people working on the clock did not start the clock correctly.
So they'll give another 10 seconds running, bringing the clock from 1:39 to 1:29. And we are back on with the match.
Troy very heavy on the head here, and it looks
Working
like he'll get
a nice tight underhook on Red's right arm. He's working to keep control of it,
and he'll try to snap his opponent down.
Needs to be careful. He needs to make sure he knows where he is because they're very close to out of bounds.
They're very close to the mat, to the edge of the mat. And he'll get thrown
Bennett
here.
Will get thrown. And that will be 2 points.
At a
takedown
minimum,
for Red.
possibly more.
Bennett will roll through.
And it looks like he's rolled through here.
Nice
and
reversal
we'll
by
get 2 points
Bennett.
as a reversal.
It looks like Red should have gotten 3 back points there, and he does.
And so the score for this match is 5-2, with the Cardinals winning with takedown and 3 back points.
Bennett with a nice reversal there. They went out of bounds.
And
Red
so he'll
will take
start
bottom.
on top with 30 seconds remaining in the first period.
Bennett working to try to bring his opponent down.
And it looks like his opponent will get a reversal of his own here.
Yeah, another reverse. Bennett working, doing really nice work to get to his stomach.
And it seems as though the Cardinals also received 2 back points there. And another reversal, this time by Bennett once again. And that will end the first period.
Calvert Hall is up in this match 9-4.
A lot
Green's
of
choice.
movement in this match for a heavyweight match.
A lot of movement by
It's
the big boys here.
not normally this high scoring of a match when it's 2 big boys going at it, but
all right, with this
is a very good match.
With this toss, Green won the toss, elected to defer, so Red decided to take bottom for the beginning of this period. Bennett on top, trying to break down his opponent. It's like he's trying to maintain wrist control of Red's left arm. Can't seem to keep it. Looks like he has Red's
look
right
for a
arm.
half here.
Red's right arm has a half there, trying to run through it. Hopping from side to side here.
And Red is doing a good job of posting with his leg.
Bennett yet again switches sides, but as does Red. Red is flat on stomach.
As Red is slowly working his way towards the out of bounds line.
Bennett works his way to the other side yet again. He needs to be careful. He needs to bring Red back in if he wants to make sure they don't go out of bounds.
Though he's also got to make sure he doesn't get turned here as well, as it seems as though Red has done a good job of
looks like
reversing.
Yeah, looks like Red's been able to do a good job of using Bennett's momentum against him to roll him around an extra half.
Mm-hmm. And so we'll start back again at referee's position with 52 seconds remaining in the match with, the second period.
Red is still up 9-4 in this match. Red's still working to keep that post with that outside knee. Bennett's still working side to side.
I'm slightly surprised to see that the referee is not called stalling quite yet, as it seems as though Red is working much more. That Blue is working much more than Red. Though it seems now Red has become very active, trying to
Red almost got
get
free
out
a few seconds ago. Bennett's working in a power half.
Though
Can't
he
quite
loses
get
it there.
Now he's just trying to maintain wrist control.
As we wind down the second period with only a few seconds remaining.
And that will end the second period. Calvert Hall Cardinals up in this match 9-4. We have 1 period left. Bennett will start off on bottom for this period.
And he's got to get an escape here if he wants to be able to win this match.
Red with a caution.
Started a little bit early on that, but
it looked like he posted a little too high on the left arm. He got the triceps instead of the elbow.
And he'll try to work a half of his own here.
Looks like he's trying. Bennett doing really nice to
moving the
get that
wrist to the other side and possibly getting a reversal here, and he'll get it.
He will get the reversal.
And so it'll be 6-9 now with the possibility of more, as Bennett is now getting back points and possibly
nice job
a pin
rocking his
here.
opponent back.
And he'll get a pin,
will get the pin
to finish the match.
Giving Loyola another 6 points for this match. That will be the end of this duel. Loyola Dons with a swift victory, total of 66 to Calvert Hall's 6.
Thank you all for joining us on this live broadcast of the Loyola Dons versus Calvert Hall.
Calvert Hall Cardinals. Another nice one, and we'll see you again next time.